All right, so this is just another form of product research when you're trying to find profitable products. And I'm going to show you how to spider through brands, how to pretty much once you've built up a list of brands, then you can go in. Some days you might want to use this method, some days you use a different method. And it's just to keep the variety going, right? As far as even experimenting and finding winning products for yourselves. So these are a few that I actually used to sell products on, and I still do. So you'll find tons of products, and these are safe brands. So once you get your list of safe brands, then you can go ahead and just start, really going through them. And let's try Lifetime. I think Lifetime's pretty cool. They got a lot of good stuff here. See, and when you also look it up, you're gonna see other things too, not just items, right? Like this is the Lifetime app, some movies there. And let's see. We'll go into this. Open link. And you guys will see some that are Prime as well. Don't be scared to list non-Prime because they're gonna sell. I made my biggest day through a Prime item. What happened was they ran out of that item, and I hit buy box, and I think I was sharing buy box with another person, and we were just smacking sales back to back. And I made my first $1,000 day just through one item. So it was awesome. It was amazing. So don't think that you can't sell when there's a Prime as well. What's cool is see they have different colors with this one too. And we can do a price blink if you guys don't have price blink. And then I'll show you another method, which I'm sure I mentioned before, where you can actually right click. So if you're on Google Chrome, you can search Google for Google Image. So I'm just going to go through here, see what they have. They're only selling not this color. So we got to be mindful about what kind of color we're going to be selling. The white one looks like it's about the same price. Is this the same? Yeah, 6 feet. Yeah. So you don't really see much profit here. They're about the same. So I'll just kind of take that out. This one too. Let's see. It says $33 on Walmart. That's why I like the price blink extension. And this one, not sure if I mentioned it, but this is called Keepa, Keepa. And this actually shows you how much it's being sold on what days. And pretty much, if you like looking at data, this is good for those that just like to look at data as far as like the consistency of its selling. So this is, you can see the purple, it says warehouse. So if I see that it's ran out of Amazon within a few days, there's some items that look like that Amazon's just really consistent. They always have them in stock. And then there's times where you hit those grace periods where you're pretty much be able to take advantage. Like if you see here, you don't really see much going on, but it's pretty interesting data to look at as far as another good app. So this is another good app, extension. It's called Keepa. So let's check this out. It's $39.98, free 2-day delivery. So it's about the same as Prime. Don't really see too much. If you guys have like gift cards, you guys got like 10% off. You guys have all these different ways, especially with the cash back. You don't want to rely on cash back, but if you have things where you get like 10% off, for example, for purchasing on like Home Depot, sometimes Walmart, if you purchase gift cards, you get a certain percentage off. So you can really take advantage of those margins, and it'll just help long term. You use your credit cards to purchase the gift cards, and then bam, it'll be pretty good. So I'll just keep going down. I see a lot of things, a lot of tables. Looks like Lifetime has a lot of tables. And this is pretty much the searching process. Let's see if this one's good. More tables. And I usually tell people about 300K. You can do anywhere from 150K to BSR, best selling rate. So it's really up to you on what you guys want to use. It's kind of expensive, but let's try it. If you guys have, the credit line to really maximize on these and there's higher profit margins, then I'd say go for it. Why not? And obviously, the lower the BSR, the more it's going to sell, and probably it will have less margins, right? And then the higher the BSR, it means it's not going to sell as much or there's not as much competition, but then the higher the margins are. So you guys can experiment with both ends. The goal is to just have as many products as you can, as much as you can manage. And once you start using softwares and different things, then it'll be a lot easier to manage, hundreds of different items once you start scaling. I like to do different methods where I just like to have a small amount. I'm probably getting to the point where I'll start to grow it to where I have over 100 items and they're all consistently selling. So the momentum's big. I just like having small items. If I don't see items selling, I'll take it off. But, sometimes I'll keep it there. And then it'll sell like a couple weeks later, so you just never know. You never know when it comes down to it. So this one's actually selling, it says on Walmart, for $135.99. So this might not be very feasible as far as a product or an item. Yeah, see, Lifetime beanbag, $135.99. Selling it cheaper on here, so exit out of that. All right, we already checked this. And what is this? Let's see what we have here. And what's good about this is it's not Prime. So this might be a hit if you guys like posting, expensive items. So if you guys do have the capacity, the credit to do it, then that's awesome. And you guys can also see the extension for Giving Assistant. The Cash Back app is there too, so it's pretty cool. So this is selling for $4.99. This one's a different color, right? Yeah, it's a different color. It's actually this exact product right there. That exact product. So let's see what these sellers are. Oh, it says $1,300. Wow. That's like almost double. Okay. And you could see, like, if you look at the consistency of it selling over a period of time, it's been selling at this, $4.99, almost $800. So it's like $700. It sold one, this time for that price, which is kind of amazing. But I mean, it looks like the average over time, over the last couple months, is around $700-800. So let's say, just to kind of lowball it. I know those guys got $1,300. That's a huge profit margin. Let's say you sell for $700 from Walmart, and then how much do we get it again? For $4.99. $4.99. That's still not bad. $50. I mean, that's actually that's actually a good profit margin, especially for how high. So as you guys start to price higher products, then you get higher profit margins. So that's amazing. That is amazing. Let's say you do want to list this, right? I'll show you guys how I list it on the Web Scraper SKU. So once you guys start using Web Scraper, I will do another video on how to use that. So you put the ASIN, source, I like to put wall, source price, $4.99, shipping fee, was it free? Oh, this one. Oh, that one's out of stock. Oh, the primary. So that green one, that earth tone is out of stock, actually. So let's see how much. And when it does get back in stock, because we have softwares, I set up pretty much the way that I do it. So then once it does get back into stock, then I'm able to really maximize. So it doesn't look like there's a shipping fee. It might actually be free. Freight delivery. Okay, so I think it just depends on that. And then source URL. Then that's where you just put the URL here. Boom. And then we don't get the SKU until we actually post it on Amazon as a listing. So that's interesting. Let's see what we got here. These ones are on just eBay. Like I said, you can always just control find, right click, and then hit. Seems like they have one on Walmart. $147, and they're promising next day delivery. How much is this selling for? $149.99. Yeah, see, and as far as like even just the profits in general, you guys will find some products, you guys won't. You'll see the consistency of it again. Looks like for the 28 quart. Oh, look, they have a Lifetime basketball hoop. So I'm literally just going to keep going through this, and right now it's summer season, so these are all pretty interesting products to be looking into. I'm just going to look, keep spidering through brands. This is how you just start getting lost. You really just start finding. And over time, you guys are going to get pretty quick at this. You'll get pretty quick, and it's going to help you, as far as what you can do with your leverage and your scaling capacity. So there's also a lot of people, like once you've learned and you've mastered this and you start hiring and teaching your VAs and they start finding good products for you, it's just a totally different game. The momentum really starts building for your shop and for just this Amazon game. So Lifetime has a lot of higher end products. I mean, they do have lower end. I mean, you guys probably saw those swings. So this is Amazon Choice. Let's just see if they have any. Lowe's. Lowe's is a good one. So you guys know, but it's about the same price. Let's see if we can compare this. Walmart for $189.99. There's a lot of sellers on here. 19, huh? Yeah, you see these other sellers. So once Prime runs out, these guys can really take advantage. And you can, like I said, you can really just take advantage of these and really see if you can really at least compete. So anything that's Amazon Prime, Amazon Choice, don't be scared to post. All right, so try to find a few more. If not, I just want to show you guys how I spider through brands. And once let's say you get lost and you can't find any here and you just like, okay, you know what, next, then what I would do is I would literally just go into the next brand. Yeah, and then you just copy paste and you just start finding, you start spidering, and you never know. You're going to find products. As you guys start going through this, let's check this one. I like it. I like this one because it's lower. It's less than $100, something you guys can play with. Once you find like just profitable products, see this ends at page 7, but then you start spidering through like whatever Amazon's giving you. And this is what's so good about Amazon. They give you so much more based on the recommendations and based on what you've been searching. So I really like that. Let's see if we can find this on Google search. Lifetime.com. And if I don't find it by like the second, maybe even third page, usually, Walmart and Amazon, they have like the highest SEO and all these bigger retailers, then I would just move on. So then from there, I would use this exact same method and I'd start going through every single brand. So once you start finding safe brands, it's not on the do not list type of products, then you guys can really take advantage. So this is what I would do as far as going through, spidering through brands. You'll start to find things. You'll start to really learn about the market, learn about different products. There's hundreds of thousands of products. There's a lot. There's millions. I can say millions and millions of products on Amazon that you can sell and really take advantage of. So I believe it's like 50% of the sellers on Amazon are people just like you and I that are making money, online, that are literally just taking advantage of this platform. And then Amazon's trying to take over the market. But if it wasn't for, this opportunity, then a lot of people wouldn't be making their money in the online world. I know a lot of people that are making 7, 8, 9 figures just on Amazon alone. So this is a great way. Spider through the brands, go through the products, think about seasonal or different types of products that are going to be hot or selling. And it's the same thing as like fidget spinners back in the day, right? How they were so hot and people were making a ton of money just off those. So that's all it is. It just takes one product for you to really have $1,000 day, a couple $1,000 a month. And then imagine you have 5, 10, 15, 20 products just working for you at that scale. So once you find your products, you'll find a lot. You'll start to learn about the market.